Sierra Heights, marble floor, Fendi carpet, this is paradise.
Yo, 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 this is Raider Reef, and this is another episode of Shield Talk. We got a game coming up on Saturday. Of course, we ran through this in our last episode, but we're playing the Browns on Saturday at 1:30. I brought a good friend of mine to join us today. He's backstage. His name is Kevin. I'm going to introduce you guys to him pretty soon. But we don't have Bo Knows with us today. Bo's taking a final for school. That's more important at this moment. So we'll have him back pretty soon. He'll probably be on the next episode, when we give our reaction to the Browns game. But as of now, man, I want to introduce my a good friend of mine. We went to high school together. He was one of the well-known MCs on campus, and he's my boy, man. And I've been knowing him for a while, man. He's a diehard Browns fan, and I'm gonna give him a chance to introduce himself. Coming to your stage, man. You got Kevin. KB, what's the deal?
What's going on, man? It's a pleasure having me on your show, Reed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been a while, man. Like I was telling the people, man, like we went to school together, man, and you was one of the well-known MCs on campus. My boy used to drop them bars.
Yeah, and it was that going away party from this church where, y'all put me on the spot and, had me rapping. And the DJ was switching up the beat, but I kept up with it and I was like, okay.
Oh yeah. We knew you had it, bro. Like, I don't think nobody was seeing you. I don't think nobody was seeing you like lyrically at PAL, man. But yeah, man. As you know, man, you're a big Browns fan, man. I want to, introduce you to the people, man, and kind of get the people to know you a little bit better, man. I know this is kind of strange for people to see. Yes, Raiders and we do get along with other teams. We do branch out. We do big things. You know what I mean? You're going to see more opponents coming on the show. But, it is what it is, man. We trying to do different things, man. But, Kevin, what I wanted to ask you, man, like what made you become a Browns fan and how long have you been a Browns fan? And is it because, it's your roots and you being from Cleveland or your background, your family being from Cleveland? Or did you just become a fan because you like the team?
It happens to be a bit of both, Of course, as you know, most of my family is from Cleveland and everything was Cleveland, except maybe for basketball. It was more the Bulls, because of MJ. I understand. But,
Right.
It was mostly a Cleveland Indians house. It was a Cleveland Browns house. And also, orange is my favorite color,
Okay.
so I like the colors. And, I became a fan, I would say maybe around 95. A couple years before, they got sold and, became the Ravens.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. And which actually, out of all the division opponents, the ones that I could, respect the most is the Ravens because, they were us at a time.
Awesome. You guys put together a pretty good team a few years ago, man. You guys always have some dogs on the team. But, I was going to ask you, man, how do you think about Mayfield?
Um, um, I'm a little on the fence with Mayfield. I mean, neither good nor bad. He has shown some spurts of, that he could be a solid starting quarterback to actually contribute to, playoff wins or maybe even a championship. But then there's those games where it's like, Baker, you got to step it up,
Yeah.
And everyone gave me slack for wanting Josh Allen with the first pick.
Right.
That's what I wanted because I saw the arm strength, and you could teach accuracy, but you can't teach the arm strength.
No.
So when they picked Baker first overall, I was like, okay, this is a safe bet. He's coming out of college, winning the Heisman, and doing what he did, putting the flag on Ohio State, which I was like,
Right,
but it showed that dog in him, and
right,
that's what I like.
right.
So I'm pretty cool with Baker. I feel like he can do something with the Browns moving forward.
So you do think that he can do something moving forward?
Yes.
Okay. So I mean, it leads me to this question: was Beckham, was he the problem? Why do you feel like they weren't able to gel? Because I mean, come on, man, they could have. I'm telling you, they could have did some things together.
Yeah, it truly could have been something special. I will go on the record and say that, you know, Odell wasn't, you know, Odell wasn't the problem
Okay,
because,
okay,
you know, you can't just you can't just have all that talent and, just fizzle out like that. Like that's not how, sports work. That's not how people work. They don't just lose interest or love for the game, within 2 years. He's still in his prime. And, I just felt like maybe I can't really point my finger on it, but it's had to be something within the locker room to contribute to the friction that was going on between them two. I don't know if it was a ego thing maybe, or because Odell is someone that has to have the ball. He needs and wants the ball.
right,
And Baker seems to have the mentality of, I'm going to go around coach's game plan, but at the same time, I want to win it my way.
right,
So I feel like once you put those two in together, it's not really going to coincide with one another.
right,
And I felt that maybe Odell being with Jarvis, I thought that was going to help because they were teammates in college.
right.
They're still friends on and off the field. So I felt like that really would have been something special. But unfortunately, what happened had to happen. And I'm happy for Odell. He's getting his confidence back. He's getting his love for the game back, and he's showcasing the talent that we all knew he had.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Baker Mayfield coming out of college, man. He was a dog. Um, I still feel like he has some good attributes that could benefit to the Cleveland Browns. I feel like he could do something later on down the road. Hopefully not this Saturday. No diss to you, but
Oh no, 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 most
um,
certainly.
but Beckham, man, I always knew he was a good, receiver, but I always felt like he was a bit of a diva. You know what I mean? Everything had to be his way or the highway, and it doesn't always work like that, you know. So it's
Right.
good to see him doing good with the Rams. I knew that he could do that, but I also want to see what you guys do moving forward. You know, because so far it's been, it was the coach's fault. It was Beckham's fault. The chemistry wasn't there, and now we get to see what Baker Mayfield's all about.
Right.
And he's still left with some good key players, man. You guys have a set tight end. I mean, I feel like you guys have two running backs. I mean, you guys got two dominating running backs. The backup running back can y'all got that 1-2 punch. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's unstoppable when things are rolling.
Right.
Um, I just feel like y'all got some good players, man. And on defense, y'all got some building blocks. You know what I mean? I forgot who you guys took last year in the draft, but I wanted bro, man. I think he came out of Notre Dame, if I'm not mistaken.
It was this past draft, our rookie linebacker Jeremiah Onsu Koru, something like that.
Yeah. I was looking. I can't remember his name, and I can't even say his name. But I'll get back to you on that one when I
Right.
when it hits me. But yeah, man. I know it's your team, but how do you see things going Saturday? Like, what do you think the outcome is going to be? Like, what's your score prediction if you had
I
one?
feel like it's going to be a dogfight because I mean, yes, we do have a two-headed monster in Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, but you guys also have a monster in Josh Jacobs,
Right.
which I've always liked,
Right.
coming out of college.
Right.
And, you got Derek Carr, he's also got that dog in him.
Right.
Y'all got a good receiving core. Despite everything that's been going on with Raider Nation and, the organization, y'all still find ways, to pull through, as professionals should, you know.
Right.
And I I think Darren Waller, making the case for, one of the best tight ends in the league.
Oh yeah, definitely top four, top three.
So,
Yeah.
we really have to account for him
Right.
and also Jacob. So, we're gonna have our hands full this week. But back to your question, I feel that the outcome of the score, I feel like it would be 26-23. Um, for some reason, I'm gonna go with Oakland. I'm gonna go with Vegas, even though I'm a Browns fan,
Right.
just because we have all of our most of our key players are out due to COVID. Some
Right.
are still getting back, recovering from injury,
Right.
and I mean, it is crucial right now because there's 4 weeks, maybe five left into the season,
Right.
and my team as well as yours, we need every win we can get.
Yeah, man. For us in the AFC West, all of the teams that we got left on our schedule are in our way for that wild card spot.
Yeah,
Because the Chiefs has already taken our division this year. They first place in our division. We're last place. But if we went out, we have a chance of going 10-7 and possibly getting that wild card spot. Because we
right,
already beat the Steelers. The Steelers have a better record, but we beat the Steelers this year. There's no way we catching the Ravens, but if we beat these teams that are ahead of us, we got a good chance of fighting for a wild card spot.
right.
Yeah.
The same here because even though we're 7-6, we're third and well, actually we're second in the AFC North because
Yeah.
I believe we hold the tiebreaker over Cincinnati.
Right.
But yeah, we might not win the division because we lost to Baltimore twice. So if there was a tie, they will own the tiebreaker,
Right.
and the Steelers are still a half a game behind us. So we have to
Right.
watch out for them as well. We have them coming up, and we have
Yeah.
Cincinnati. So you know
Yeah. The
everything
Steelers
rides.
have been up and down.
Yeah, and the whole antics with Chase Claypool. That's what was your take on that? Like,
I feel like in the heat of the moment, when you make that play, it's hard to get open in the NFL, man. It's hard to perfect these routes, man, and make stuff happen. And when you're in the heat of the moment, man, and you make that play on a dude that's been locking you up and going toe to toe with you, and y'all been battling it out, and you make that play, it's hard to hold in those emotions. You know what I mean? But at the same time, as a team player, it was a bonehead move because the clock, I think you lost about 15 seconds on the clock. And 15 seconds, if you ask me, that's about 3 plays that you can get off.
right,
So the way I look at it is you might have cost your team a few plays from your celebration. But am I mad at him? I ain't mad at him because if I got open in the NFL and I made a key catch or whatever to stretch the field, I probably celebrate too.
I'm at the same stance with you. Like, it's easy to say, oh, you shouldn't have did that. It's it's unprofessional or whatnot. But if you haven't played the game and you don't have that passion for the game as most players do, then
Man,
it's kind of hard to judge.
yeah,
But nevertheless, it was a boneheaded move,
right.
but it's slightly justified.
It is. That's something that you holler at him. You holler at him when he come to the sideline. You tell him, you holler in his ear like, "Hey, man, next time, get the center of the ball, man. Next time, what, be aware of the clock." have clock management, be aware of the clock and how much time is left and what we, what kind of wiggle room we got. You know what I mean? It's a time and a place for a lot of things, but and that was not the time. And the Ravens. Speaking of, I know the Ravens are in you guys' division too. I heard Lamar Jackson might be out due to an ankle sprain.
Yeah, because he left the game early against us last week.
Yeah, and they got the Packers. They got the Packers this weekend.
I mean, I'm not hoping for it, because I don't wish any ill will on anybody,
Right.
But if he is not available for the game, then that would give the Packers an even bigger advantage. No disrespect to their backup Huntley, he I saw him step up in the game against the Bears when Lamar Jackson went out.
That boy
So
nice.
yeah, so don't sleep on him either.
Right.
But but with Green Bay, that's something that they can, attack, come at him because there's he hasn't really had that he hasn't went against a over 500 team yet because we were a 500 team when he faced us
Right.
and the Bears weren't. So, he's going to have to go against more talent if I'm saying it correctly.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but I will give credit when it's due because I feel like any other organization in the midst of all this would most likely crumble and be like a 3-7, maybe 4-18.
Right.
But the fact that you guys are sticking it through, that just epitomizes Raider Nation.
Right.
Every Raiders fan I know, is a tough person, and it's not just on the physical level, it's on the mental level as well.
Right. Right.
So hats off to y'all, for being professionals and not letting that be the outcome of y'all season.
Oh, real talk, man. If 1 year, if we play you guys, next year or whatever, pretty soon, it's in Vegas. Make sure you tap in, bro. You're always welcome to come over here, or whatever you want to do, man. Just let me know. Tap in. Let the people know where they can find you at, man, and so they can get in contact with you or.
My IG is the boy KV THABOI KVEE.
Okay.
And I got the acronym KV, which is King Visions Exceeds Expectations. That's been my name for a minute. You know, Sometimes I go by Pilot. Some people call me KV the Pilot. That's what you see on the screen right now. But
Yes, KV the Pilot.
yeah, but I'm going to get started in the Snapchat. I'm a late bloomer when it comes to these things, but I've had IG for a minute, and also Facebook as well.
Maybe after the game, man, like you can come on for a reaction. You can give your reaction to the game. When the game is over on Saturday or Sunday, whenever you're free. Uh,
Right.
uh, yeah, and if you ever have anything that you want me to promote on my end, I got you, man. For the record, guys, I know I told you guys this before, but you guys can find me on Instagram at lbreef, LBREEF. You can also find me on Facebook at Daryl Hildreth, DarrellHildreth. You guys, when you get the chance, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, comment, and share. And yeah, make sure you guys tap into the game on Saturday. It comes on at 1:30. Check it out and let me guys know what you guys think about this video. Make sure you put some comments in the comment section. And with that being said, KV, you have anything you want to tell the people?
I just want to tell the people, you all be safe, enjoy each other, love each other. You know, uh, it's trying times that we're going through, not just in sports, but in daily life with this whole COVID situation. This it's a sign that we all need to take better care of ourselves. And it starts at home. So With that being said, keep working hard, keep doing your due diligence, and everything will pay off.
And hey, we're gonna leave it on that note, man. And this is another episode of Shield Talk. I'll tap in with you later, KV. I appreciate you coming on, man. I really do.
Okay, no problem, man. You enjoy yourself, man. I enjoyed this moment with you, man.
Yes,
Much
sir.
love.
Me too, man. Hey, the reaction after the game, let me know.
Got you.
Yes, sir. God
Yes,
bless, man.
sir. You too, man.